Hello everyone, another quick tutorial on how to use some features in Google Docs. Today we're going to focus on how to use the citation tool right here, citations. I bet some of you never even explored that. Maybe you have. There are many citation generators out there, EasyBib, a variety of other things, and um, on many database sources, if you scroll down to the bottom, and even some other online sources, there is a suggested citation for you. There are many ways to do this. I wanted to show you one other way that is accessible to you right here on Google Docs to help you with citing your sources in your works cited page. So we're just going to title this document, How to Use the Citations Tool in Google Docs, just so we have a title there. Okay, so I'm going to take us over to one of the databases through L-Tri-C. Now, some of you this year will have access to this if you're taking a course, a dual enrollment course. If you're taking the course just to audit the course to get the Whitehall credit, then you won't have access to these. But this works pretty much the same with even our databases here that we have here available to you in the Whitehall High School online library. Okay, so just bear with me, follow along. Okay, so this is one of the databases I enjoy using, EBSCO, and I put in a search, why is education important, or why education is important. And the first hit I found was this, why do we study history? So I decided to use this source. And this is just a random source I'm looking up because I'm going to take the information from this source and show you what information you need to put into the citation tool in Google Docs. So here what we do is we have I'm going to close out a tab here, and I have too many tabs open. That is definitely my Achilles heel. So I have my source open. I'm going to go back and let's scroll up here. Let's just start from scratch. So I'm a student and I need help with my works cited page, and I know that Google Docs has a tool, and my awesome teacher did a quick little video tutorial on how to use this. So we go to Tools and Citations, and we simply click on that. And then we go to the right-hand side, and we keep this like this, MLA 8th edition. There are other formatting forms. APA you would use in psychology classes, the Chicago style you might use in journalism or even history classes. But for us in English, we use MLA, and the 8th edition is the latest. So we're going to click on this plus sign, add citation source, and it's going to ask us a few questions. Okay. What source type it is. Now let's look at this drop down. We have a variety of things. And if you just look at this, right, we know already that this source is online in some way because I got it on the computer, right? And it's an online database. Okay, so we're going to go back to here and click source type. And what we're going to do, and actually, let's go back. We know we got it on a database. Here's the source. It's Education Week. Okay. Education Week is a journal, and one of the ways you can tell that is it has a volume and an issue number. Okay. So that is the container we're going to choose first. So let's click here and click Journal Article. That's what many of your sources this year are going to be, journal articles. And then we go accessed by. So how did I access the journal? Did I go down into the basement of a library to get it? No, I got it from my computer, specifically from an online database right here. Okay, so you click this online database. Okay, and then you start putting in some information and some names. So we see that the author has an asterisk, and that is a recommended field that you really should have an author. And let's just look at the drop-down arrow. It might be an editor. More often than not, there's an author's name. So let's click up here, and who can tell me what the author's name is? Might have trouble pronouncing that, but here's the author. So it's Andrew Ujafusa. We'll say that. Okay, so last name first, and Andrew. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste it, and let's see if that works. It does want the first name, so let's put the first name. We can't copy and paste. So it wants the first name and then the last name. I'm going to have to go back and check this out. Let's see. Now this I might be able to copy and paste. So I have it spelled correctly. There we go. Okay, so we have the first name and the last name. Excellent. Article title. That has an asterisk beside it. So we know we should have an article title. Let's go back. The article title is, Why Do We Study History? And let's go ahead and grab that and copy and paste that right in this box. Article title. So we have that. Now we look for the journal title. And who can remember what I said the journal title was? Right, Education Week. So again, I'm just going to do a quick copy and paste for that. Volume, because it's a journal, it will have a volume. I don't remember. Volume 39. Volume 39, and it should have an issue. And I forget that too. Issue 17. So we put the issue. And it should have page numbers because there would be, it would be in a print form at one point. So it looks like it's pages 4 to 5. So we are going to put 4 to 5. And I hope that I can move my little camera. There we go. So we're going to scroll down published year. So year of publication. And that's going to be 2020, January 8th, 2020. So we'll put 2020 in there. We do not need a short title. We do not need a standard number. The database is my favorite database, which is EBSCOhost Academic Search Complete. I think we're okay just putting EBSCO. Should we put host? We can go ahead and put EBSCOhost. If you notice, the URL doesn't say that it is required. But what I will suggest, if there is a DOI, which it doesn't look like there is a digital object identifier. So let's just see. We could also click here that says site. But let's go back. So we do not need the URL. Now, some teachers, like myself, do want you to put the date of access. So we're going to put today, and we're going to put, we put it in the military format, which is day, month, and year. So today is the 7th day of June, 2021. Accessed month, access day. So there, I skipped ahead. This is actually my first time using this too. Year, very good, 2020. Let's see what else. That might be it. And then let's see what we do. And then what it does. Wow. So we have the citation right here. And it says insert in-text citation. Insert in-text citation from your saved sources into the document. So here I have my first source. And if you watched one of the other videos, I show you how to do a hanging indent. Let's just click this button. Cite. Is it going to put... Wow, it is. So it puts the parenthetical citation in for you. You do have to replace the number sign with the page number. So it would either be a 4 or a 5, depending on where you got a quote or where you paraphrased information from. And of course, you'd have to change the format, right? You'd have to change this to Times New Roman 12 font and, of course, black, right? There we go. But there we go. And you would change that. Wow, that's incredible. Um, so this is a tool that's right on Google Docs. If you need help, and in some cases this might be used in the classroom, and it's a good way to assess students to make sure they know how to follow this. So I hope this helped.